Hello everyone, Jonathan Schleck, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 1 outlook. We have a slight risk for severe weather today that covers northeastern Montana, southern and southwestern North Dakota, northern half of South Dakota, most of Minnesota, northeastern Iowa, most of Wisconsin, the very far extreme west central upper peninsula of Michigan, and north central Illinois. We have a slight risk for severe weather today, and we have a marginal risk for severe weather today that covers parts of east central Montana, far northeastern corner of Wyoming, northern North Dakota, southern South Dakota, northwestern Nebraska, far northwestern, far northeastern, and far southwestern Minnesota, north central and east central Iowa, northeastern Wisconsin, the central part of the upper peninsula of Michigan, northern Illinois, western Michigan, as well as northwestern Indiana. They have a marginal for today. Now going to the tornado threat, we have a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today that covers far southeastern North Dakota, far southeastern North Dakota, far northeastern South Dakota, most of Minnesota, and northwestern Wisconsin. Now going to the wind threat for today, we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that covers northeastern Montana, southern and southwestern North Dakota, northern half of South Dakota, most of Minnesota, northeastern Iowa, most of Wisconsin, the very far extreme west central part of the upper peninsula of Michigan, and northern Illinois. Now, if we go to the black dashed areas, which encompasses east central Montana, southwestern North Dakota, and northwestern South Dakota, the black dashed areas is where we have a 10% chance of seeing large hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger within the black dashed areas today. And we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that covers east central Montana, the far northeastern corner of Wyoming, northern North Dakota, the southern half of South Dakota, northwestern Nebraska, far northwestern, far northeastern, and far southwestern Minnesota, north central and east central Iowa, the central part of the upper peninsula of Michigan, western Michigan, northeastern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, and northwestern Indiana. Now going to the hail threat for today, we have 2 areas where we have a 15% chance of seeing hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today. One that covers far southeastern North Dakota, far northeastern South Dakota, central Minnesota, and extreme northwestern part of Wisconsin. And going over here, we have a 15% chance of seeing hail 1 inch in diameter or larger today. Diameter or larger today that covers northeastern Montana, western North Dakota, and northwestern South Dakota. Now, if you look at the black dashed areas encompasses parts of northeastern Montana, far southwestern North Dakota, and extreme northwestern South Dakota. Oops, don't know I just updated on me. The black dashed areas where we have a 10% chance of seeing hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger today. And we have a 5% chance of seeing hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today. That covers east central part of Montana, extreme northeastern corner of Wyoming, most of North Dakota, most of South Dakota, far northwestern Nebraska, most of Minnesota, northeastern Iowa, most of Wisconsin, the very far extreme west central part of the upper peninsula of Michigan, and north central Illinois. So, going to the summary, multiple clusters of strong to severe thunderstorms are possible across portions of the northern plains into the upper Mississippi Valley today. So, That's the day one outlook. I'm going to have a separate video on the day 2 outlook very soon, so stay tuned for the day 2 outlook, which I will have out very soon.